All right, we're back. Friday morning today, crypto market portfolio breakdown. That's what's on the menu. And super excited, guys. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot on our plate. We have 4 active positions in place and 1 candidate, a pending trading opportunity that we are about to engage with probably in the next 24 to 48 hours. So let's go right ahead and dive in. First, we start with the Bitcoin Cash. This thing here suggests that there's more upside potential in the pipeline. Believe it or not, even after all of that rally we had in the market, it looks like there's more to come. And the Bitcoin Cash is making a huge statement by breaking above 498.74. Let's round it up to 499. You can see the weekly close last week. Weekly close above 499. But that was not convincing enough for me. What is convincing for me is this week coming down right off the bat to test that same 499 that got broken. And guess what? It pulled back up. It bounced off that level, meaning that level already is acting as a support. So that's pretty much a confirmation of that breakout that we saw last week, right? Now, we got 2 levels to look at, if you will. First is 572.5. That's really a short-term type of target. And then another target that we have at 613 represents the medium-term cycle. But these are the 2 levels we're going to be aiming at. The first one, 572.5, by the way, is a Fibonacci 161.8. So that's a projection measurement taken off the previous opposite move from top to bottom. The move that started in late July and ended up in early August, right? These couple of weeks from top to bottom applied 161.8 right here. Price action already last week was pretty close to make contact, but it missed it, went down, tested 499, and now we can see it's starting to come back up. So I believe it will solidify a touchdown with that level, right? So that's our first target, and our take profit order is already there. But as long as price action keeps pushing forward, we're going to get more aggressive, and later down the road, we will start to incorporate the next key level resistance of 613 as another target. Another similar situation we have with the Cardano. All right, that's another kind of a medium-term target we're aiming at. Here, it's a bit of a different analysis because the Cardano, relative to its own all-time high coming from early September 2021, is still quite far away. Very far away. The Cardano is trading relatively low in comparison to the other coins, right? So lots of upside potential here. So the next big target for us is 1.3165. Represents a Fibonacci 38.2 correction. That's a corrective level. Fibonacci correction 38.2 off of the top, right, from the all-time high, the top of the move back in 2021, all the way down to the very lowest low we had during June 2023, right? So if you will apply a simple corrective measurement, 38.2, that's going to be 31.65 right here. Now, we believe price action is breaking above 93.50. Even though we didn't get a monthly bar confirmation for that breakout, we did get a weekly close and a weekly confirmation, which is good enough for me. First of all, this is a weekly chart. Last week, closing at 102.31, right above 93.50, 0.9350. But again, that was not enough for me to engage. I needed that confirmation, which we have this week, right? This week, starting off on the back foot, trying to cross back below 93.50 and take a look at that big spike. Price action got that rejection off of that 93.50 that already switched to being support, and it's now picking up the pace and building up that positive momentum. So you can see we fired off the first trade, and again, aiming at the medium-term target of 131.65. So there's a long way to go still for us. We're going to get more aggressive as long as price action keeps showing that green stuff, right? Yeah, so these two, again, medium-term cycle situation for both the Bitcoin Cash and the Cardano. I want to present the next two positions. We have more of a short-term positions. It's the Ethereum, which showed a breakout and a confirmation for that breakout on the daily price action, on the daily scale. All right, it's a bit less, the authority coming from the daily is not as high as the authority coming from the weekly or the monthly. Nevertheless, it's still a breakout, and the rest of the market still pointing out for more of that upside potential, right? The level here, the key level point of reference here is 35.47. Got broken 2 days ago. And yesterday, price action came off just to test that area from above. And it did pick up that support coming from that area. So we decided to go for it. And again, two targets here, more of a short-term targets. The big one is 37.88. We have our take profit order already set up there. And then there's another one, which is 3900. So these two levels we're going to be working with in the foreseeable future, as long as price action doesn't dip back below 35.47, because that's going to be a problem for us. If it starts to that deep below that area, we're going to be running for the exit. Let's put it this way. Fourth position for us is Polkadot. Again, a short-term situation because we're dealing here with the short-term cycle that's been trading sideways in the last few days, in the last week or so, inside of that black system, these four black lines. Now we're seeing what I can tell for as a fact is price action was visiting the very lowest bottom support of 7.9955, and you see what happened, right? It couldn't really penetrate. It did try though, and then pull back up. That was 4 days ago, and then 3 days ago, and then 2 days ago it had a second attempt, right? So the following day it had a second attempt trying to crack back below 7.99, again failed, and then started to turn around. It's a clear sign of an upside reversal, still at the short-term scale. So here we're aiming at 9.1480 because that's the next significant resistance key level. But again, it's right around the corner, right? So that's a quick move, could be established, target could be touched, could be reached in the next 24 to 48 hours, my estimation. But, and yeah, once we hit that 9.1480, we're out of there. There's no more interest for us with the Polkadot. All right, just saying. So these are the four active positions we have. And like I promised at the beginning of the video, I want to also mention the next candidate for a position, which is the Filecoin. Let's take a look at that. This one also reminds me of the situation with the Bitcoin Cash. It was the Cardano. We have a weekly breakout confirmation from last week, and we're talking about the level is 521. That was the big resistance key level that was supposed to contain price action, but it didn't. It got cracked, it got broken, and price action definitely gave us that breakout confirmation this week, similar to the Cardano. This week it started on the back foot, it went straight to that same 521 level, and take a look what happened. It just touched it and it just bounced off as if it was touching fire. So that's a very clear, strong breakout for the Filecoin with that 521 level. So if that's a breakout and it's been confirmed, we're now having to deal with the potential targets. Now you see two targets here, two key levels, 7.385 and 7.65. The red one represents a corrective level. The red dotted line represents a corrective level, which is the 50% Fibonacci correction of the whole bear cycle from the top. We're talking about early March 2024, coming from 1185, all the way down early August when it hit 2.90, right? So 50% off of that move suggests the price action has the potential to get to 738. A little bit above that area, we have another interesting target to work with, 765, represented by this green dotted line. And this is a 223.6 Fibonacci projection measurement, taken off the previous opposite move, but the local previous opposite move. So that would be from this point, highest high back in middle of July, all the way down early August, from top to bottom. 223.6 is right above that 738.5. So these are the two levels we're going to be working here with, and these are medium-term type of profit targets. Again, we haven't pulled the trigger here yet, but it's coming. This is next in line. All right, guys? So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. That's pretty much it for the week. Again, Friday today. Wishing you a nice weekend. We're going to be back on Monday as usual. So till then, be well.